What's up everyone, welcome to my first FC25 player review of the year. This year I've decided to kick it off with my first video on the channel. We are going to be looking at Neymar, my favourite ever player, the absolute beast for Barcelona, PSG and now Al Hilal. He's an absolute monster, so let's have a look at Neymar now. So as we can see, we've got a 5-star again for Neymar, a -2 on his rating this year from 89 down to 87, which is a little bit disappointing. They've absolutely murdered his shooting, but to be honest, you don't notice it in game. He's 5'9", explosive acceleration type, right-footed, but it doesn't matter which foot you use with Neymar, and he's born 1992. He's an old man now, he's getting on. If we look at the player details, we've got left wing as his sort of main position, with alternates being left mid, cam, Al Hilal, Saudi League, Brazilian. We all know Neymar. He's been doing it for years. He's an absolute beast. And then into his attributes, he's got 85 pace this year, which is a little bit lower than it has been. He's always been known as quite a speedy boy on the wing, but you know, we'll look past that. It's still all right. Shooting is crazy. Crazy low. He had one season out injured and they've just murdered his shooting. Just shows again, EA just hate whenever a player gets a little bit older, they just kill them off. So that's a bit disappointing, but we move past. His passing still decent this year. Nothing really too bad with his passing. Short passing brilliant, curve, free kicks, he can still do it all. And his dribbling is where Neymar always has shined. He's just an absolute monster. 94 dribbling with his highest stat, 93 is the second highest, and 92 composure on the card, which is just absolutely crazy. And then physical, it's always going to be low. It's Neymar. He's small, you know, light. He's never going to be the most physical. 52 strength says it all, really. And then we move into his play styles. He has incisive pass, which is quite a nice little add-on, I think. Through passes being really good. Technical, which is just ridiculous. The RB dribbling is still really good this year, like it was last year. Flair, so he always does those little fancy passes where he can, fancy shots, which is nice just to annoy your opponent a little bit. First touch, which is great. Kick that ball into Neymar. If you've got somebody with ping pass, he will always control it, take it, and he'll move on. Trivela, if Trivella's as broken as it was last year with changes, we could be onto a special one. And Trickster Plus being a massive plus. Sometimes it doesn't really feel like he has a play style because normal Trickster can do it all, but Trickster Plus just makes things a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. So we like that nonetheless. And looking at the new roles this year, we've got Neymar with left wing, left mid, cam, and he can play shadow striker in cam, which isn't what I used on him. I used playmaker in cam for Neymar. I think this year, if you're using Neymar, you've got to be using him in cam. I think left wing, he's just going to be a bit too slow. There's so many quicker players. Even now, you've got Luis Diaz, Rashford, who can all play on the left wing. Even lower rated cards like Garnacho with more pace. It's only a little bit more, but it makes a difference. I just think you've got to be using him centrally this year, or even as an inside forward, maybe on left wing. But again, he's not going to be the one to run past a man, and if he comes up against a Van Dijk, you're going to get bodied. But wide playmaker plus might be decent. I haven't used it. I only used Neymar in cam, but here we are. That's it's not too bad in cam, I think. And so let's get on to some clips. So, getting into the first few clips, Neymar is just absolutely ridiculous this year. His passing play is brilliant. He plays some really lovely passes. He makes some absolute brilliant runs without me even having to tell him. I think he's just an absolute demon with the playmaker sort of rolling cam. He's just always doing it. His shooting really good, even though it's low. I still think it's really good. I used finesse quite a bit with him, even though he doesn't have that play style. He's still quite good with the finesse because he has a lot of curve. So he can always be putting in a few finesse shots, which is good. Nice long shot Trivela outside of the box, which was an absolute peach to score. I did go a little bit mental on my stream because that was an absolute demon shot. But moving on, he's just crazy. His dribbling is brilliant. It feels better than ever. And I think this year, where the gameplay's a little bit slower, I think Neymar's dribbling just helps out so much in regards to that. Because he can just do everything. He's just everywhere. His passing, brilliant. Dribbling, brilliant. Pace is decent. Shooting says 79, but it's a lie. It's a lie. 150k I think Neymar was when I picked him up. 100% worth it, I think. You know, he's got some really great links as well. Malcolm and Renan Lodi, perfect links. Cancelo, Buono, Koulibaly, Brazil links with R9, Pele, Dino, Vinny, Lucio, Allison, Edison, and then he's got even the new links from Maicon and Z Roberto. Neymar is an absolute monster. 100%, if you can afford him, get him in your team. If he's any cheaper, if he drops below 100k within the next week, 100% you've got to pick him up. Try and get him in your team, give it a go, have some fun with him. He's just such a fun player to use. He made me really enjoy the game, and he made me get better. I feel better after using him. So, you know, Neymar, 100% unreal player. Probably give him a 9 out of 10 for this point of the year. Absolute demon. I love him. Love Neymar. What a player. He's just brilliant. He leaves me speechless. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the review. Hope you enjoyed it. It's my first one of the year. I'm going to be making some more. I think I'm probably going to be looking at Cristiano Ronaldo next. I've got Eden Hazard, who I got from my pre-order pack. So I'm probably going to be doing one on him as well. Absolutely, he's a brilliant player as well. Really is, but I'll save that for the review. Anyway, check out my Twitch stream. It's the same name as on my YouTube. All of the gameplay is recorded over there. You know, I think it's good. Come check me out if you like it. If you want to see more of this, hit subscribe, hit like, follow along for the next reviews. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.